you say, how do you say, I'm just about to see another day. I go by the name of Terry the Barber, and today we have some amazing people here with me at the Natural Hair Show. So first and foremost, let me just have you guys introduce yourselves to the amazing people out there.
How you doing? My name is Cash. I'm a barber. Still in barber school, almost done though, but I'm trying to get everything I can and learn as much as I can to be great.
Hi, my name is Kerri Little. I'm a master cosmetologist and barber. Just trying to figure out the ways of just getting better.
So fact.
Beginning.
I met this gentleman right here at the ABBS If Barber Supply.
Yep.
We was there for the Style Craft event, and we both won a pair of clippers and trimmers. And then I met this amazing woman again at a hair event. So you just never know who you're gonna meet when you're outside. And we be outside. She just finished barber school, right? No, she just finished
Cosmetology.
cosmetology, and you're about to finish barber school, right? When do you guys see yourselves after you complete and you complete all the hours that you need and you get your license and then you start working in the shop? Where do you see yourselves going?
So the plan is to go to barber school as well. And really just trying to figuring out where's the best shop that I can be, where it's going to help me as well, because I know that I can't do it all by myself. I want to be in a supportive environment where somebody's going to help me get clients, help network with me, and it's vice versa. It's all a team effort.
Okay. How about you, my brother?
For me, I see myself in the barber shop for like a year to two, building clientele, but I want to own my own barber shop. Other things I do, like I'm in the music industry too, so like I know a lot of artists. So I don't want to be considered like a celebrity barber, but I want to definitely showcase my talent among people that can a lot.
I mean, you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're in the music industry and you know the people that's in the music industry and you got a talent, then you're talented with barbering, once they find out it's gonna be a rap, they're gonna be calling you and you're gonna be that guy. It's just sometimes God will give you them cards. You gotta flip them over.
Nah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And so what got you in the barber?
Pretty much, I was working a 9 to 5, and pretty much they was trying to keep me all day. I was a general manager. I was there from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and I didn't have any staff, and I was like, I can't do this. Like I gotta do something where I can make money every day. So pretty much, I wanted to do something not illegal. And I can make money every day.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So the feeling that you can get by like giving to the good service is a great feeling.
So you think barbering chose you and you chose barber?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who inspired you to be a barber?
I had a barber out in West Palm Beach. He ended up passing away. But his name was Mr. E. The first time he cut my hair, I just let him like do whatever he wanted to do, and it was a great cut. It was a great cut. Like that was like I was living in Georgia, and I would wait to go to Florida to get a haircut.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't really know any barbers at that time when I first moved, but I knew like I was going back to Florida and he was gonna be there. So
wait.
Yeah, I was just waiting. So yeah.
Okay. How about you? What inspired you to become a barber?
What inspired me to become a barber? My dad has spoke to me about it. My dad, he's different. He doesn't do hair, but I would say probably my mom. My mom, she did hair, so I kind of like followed up to her footsteps, and I would always like doing my own natural hair, and I never seen myself being like a nurse or clocking into a job. I always seen myself being like famous, and I love hair.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are the new generation of barbers in cosmetology.
Yeah.
And it makes me very excited to know that I meet people like y'all that's very in tune with the barber industry. A lot of barbers nowadays aren't coming to hair shows. They're not going to events. We went to the one with Hawk.
Yeah.
And Hawk is a celebrity barber, very, very known in the barber industry, does a lot of people. And he took his time out to not just sell a brand, not just to sell the clippers, but to show technique.
Yeah.
And there's people that are like, oh, I wish I can go and learn from him. He's doing it free.
Yeah.
And the people who were there were literally just the students who goes to the school.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I commend you guys for being a new generation of barbers that's really in tune with it. And you're saying that you want to own a barbershop.
Yeah.
We need people like you that's in the barber industry that's gonna continue to do some stuff like this because I keep this. You go from attending a hair show to then wanting to compete into it in a hair show to wanting to be on stage to want to cut at a booth. It's endless of what you can do by just being there. It's all about being in the right place at the right time and always networking. And the generation that you guys are a part of are making strides. You guys are doing so many big things in the industry early. It will take a barber 10 years to get to where it's going to take y'all 2 to 3 years. One, because of social media, two, because all the information is out there now, and you guys are not afraid to ask questions, and you guys are very strong-willed, and y'all know what y'all want. Y'all not letting nobody play with y'all money.
No.
You're not letting nobody say that you're not capable of doing what you want to do, and you're not hearing no. And my generation, when somebody told you no, you listened and you didn't try to question it. It was just try something else. No, I want to be a barber. Well, no, that's not going to make money. No, I want to be a barber. When people tell you no to you try something else, you keep trying. So I commend y'all. You know, you're about to be finished barber school. You completed cosmetology, moving to the next step to get your barber master license. And I'm gonna tell you, barber school is only the first step. You can go to barber school, not learn anything, still pass the test, because just like regular school, they're only preparing you to pass the test. Once you pass the test, now it's the real world experience. Now on the job training. And like me and you was talking, I said, you know, you gotta find a school, you gotta find a shop where you're gonna be able to get your reps in. It don't matter if you went to barber school, you got your license. It's after the license, and now you're in the school, and now you're in the shop, and you're getting your reps in. So you want to do a year or two of being inside the barber shop, and then being able to build your clientele, and then take the next step. I hear barber students now say, I'm gonna go straight to a suite. I'm like, that is never the right plan.
They don't have clientele, so pretty much a lot of the times they're coming out of the pocket. You don't want to do that. Like, even if you're gonna come out of the pocket, you can do commission and like that way, so you don't really have to come out the pocket per se. But like just going in the suite, nobody knows where you're at. Like no matter what, you're gonna have to market yourself. You got to do all that. So I mean, going in the suite is just a harder round.
It is. Yeah. But I recommend, once you finish barber school, get into a barbershop, learn the proper barbershop etiquette, learn the way to build a clientele, learn from other barbers that season, and then 2 to 3 years later, maybe, if you build a clientele. I was always told, never take on the responsibility of something without being able to pay for it solely by yourself, right? That's one of the reasons why I never wanted to own a barbershop, because I've never been a full-time barber. I know what it feels like to just be a barber that go to the barbershop, and that's the only way you make your money. Because I've always had a 9 to 5. But I commend those barbers that can do full-time, but I don't know what it feel like. And so when I have conversations with people that do, this is the only way that they make their means is by cutting hair. I commend that, but I'm still afraid of that 14 years later. To be like, yo, I know for a fact that if I go to work on Thursday, I'm at least gonna make money for me clocking in. Now, does that make me more hungrier? Probably not, but I've always been the type of person that my chair got to swing. So I'm out there handing out business cards, talking to people. If my book is not booked for the day, I'm out there sending out mass text messages to have people book. So I know the ways to get it. But the new generation of barbers is really showing that you can do whatever you want. It's teaching us old barbers that's been in it for a while that better sharpen up and pay attention to what the newer generation is doing. Because I learn from y'all. I pay attention to your page all the time. You doing nails now. You know what I'm saying? You're a full groomer that most people don't know. Me, I cater to my clients where I do the nose hairs automatically. Like, because I know that I'm doing the things that your partner's gonna look at when you walk in the door, right? And I was taught by OGs that we're groomers, eyebrows, nose hairs, ears hairs, everything that's out of place, I want to make sure it's right. And I take that and I try to groom the next people that's coming after me. Because a lot of people that they just don't know. So what are you guys getting out of barber school that's going to make y'all be very successful down the line?
I would say different services.
Okay.
So it's not only about just cutting hair. That's just one aspect. You can do facials. They touch a little bit on nails in the barber chapter. You know, whatever you want to do, like, you know, it's a whole grooming thing. People want to get groomed. And instead of going somewhere else, you can get that money into yourself. So that's a way that you can make extra money. And also, you know, selling, besides doing services, you know, like being a owner or something. So like a line or whatever it can be, that's another way to get money. So don't limit yourself just to cutting hair.
Yep.
You know, people might just focus on cutting hair, but it's bigger than that.
How about you?
I would say just learning the basics and just proper barber etiquette, or just as a service provider, like sanitation, professionalism, all of those things, and learning that comes before being the best barber.
Yeah.
That comes first. Your personality and all of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just know, because me and you drove all the way to Mill Stan's Pro Fresh Barber School a couple weeks ago to see Jason from Coco do a free demonstration, right? And it's about being hungry in the barber industry. It's about taking the time out. And most classes are on Mondays.
Yeah.
Because the barbershop should be closed. You should be having that leisure time for yourself. And that's the time when you should get education. So I just say that because people need to know. It's time for us to like really come up out our comfort zone, really go out there and really grab the bull by the horns and it don't take no for an answer. Kick the door down.
Yeah.
Because the door is made to be kicked down.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank you guys for, you know, taking the time out to really invest into your craft. Like my boy Snow said, you gotta invest in yourself all the time. Take some money and invest in your tools, yes. Invest in your tools and in your appearance, but also invest in your future. So you asked me before we close, you asked me if you should get a business account and things of that nature. I do say it doesn't matter if you're just starting out.
Okay.
Get an LLC.
Okay.
Start with an LLC, get your EIN number, because the one thing that you want to do is you want to build your business credit history. And it may take some time, but get the LLC, then open up a business account, which is very important. It's totally different than a personal account. And then start building up credit the right way, just like how people don't know. You get a credit card, a small one for $300, use that for small essentials, gas, toiletries, pay it back within 14 days, put it back for 1 day, there's no interest, and they're seeing that you're responsible enough that we're gonna let you borrow money and you pay it back. That's all credit is. If we let you borrow something and you paying us back in a timely manner. And if you don't pay it back in a timely manner, now it's gonna be interest on top of it. So if you don't have a business account, if you don't have a LLC, get it, because it's very important. Everybody, even if you're not doing business yet, everybody out there should have an LLC. But the one thing the pandemic taught us is that when you had an LLC, you was able to capitalize over all of these PPP things the right way, and being able to make sure that you get funding. But people didn't have the right paperwork, and they were stuck. And so many businesses closed down during the pandemic and didn't open back up. So I just hope you guys, I feel like you already got an LLC.
I do have an LLC, but another thing too with the LLC, even if you're not making money yet, the benefits in tax, it's gonna help you get more money back in tax. So you might have spent $100 for your LLC, but that $100 is gonna bring you more than $100 back. Because you have business expenses that you're doing, your gas, you know, buying clippers, buying whatever, like, so it's gonna make you the money back. So I always say get one, always.
Yep. Well, I thank you, my brother. Tell them where they can find you. You.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All right. So you can find me on Instagram at, I don't even know my Instagram name. That's crazy. But I'll give you my regular Instagram, CMB Cash.
CMB Cash in
the
building. Okay.
CMB Cash. And then my barber Instagram, I forgot. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that I get the information from you.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Then I tag you. Yep. And you?
You can follow me.
Where the cushion at? You done lost my cushion?
Where it go? All right here.
Okay, here we go. Blooper.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram at IREK522, IRREK522, which is my name backwards and my birthday.
Okay.
And then you can follow me on TikTok at Kerri, Kerri, Delorious, Delorious.
So I thank you guys for taking the time out to have this conversation with me. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, my brother.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This your boy, Terry the Barber, Razor Sharp Podcast. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.